New Orleans, land of the Pelicans, in a fine Western Conference battle at the New Orleans Arena. And right now, the Rockets, they like to start this road trip off on a positive note. They've really been on a roll. They've gone 5-1 in their last 6 games.
I guarantee you what, guys, the adrenaline is already flowing on both sides. A rivalry matchup like this means a little more to the players than just any other game.
And not just the players, Greg. How about the fans, too? I mean, they get into this thing as well. We've got an electric atmosphere in here, just like it always is when these two teams square off. It should be a good one, and I'm glad to be right in the middle of it.
The floor courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Rockets, we've got Thornton, Patrick Beverley out there with Terry, then it's Harden, and it's Howard in at the center position.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Offensive rebound. Thornton for 3. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Thornton's got his first 3 points of the game. Gordon with it. And it's Howard picking him up. Ashik with the bucket.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket. And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
Thornton dishes to Harden. Off target from outside. And here's New Orleans now. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And what a heck of a performance for them, particularly offensively. I mean, there were stretches of that game where everything seemed to be falling.
Ball movement was superb, majestic, and they got good shots and they made them. So it wasn't a surprise, but the ball movement was the key.
And with the Rockets, it's no secret that they take a very analytical approach to team building. Greg, you and I talked about that. And Clark, you wonder if that hurts them in free agency.
Well, when your front office makes no qualms about viewing players as simply just assets, it can be a hard sell to a free agent.
The drive by Gordon. Davis kicks to Ashik. Pelicans shooting their first free throws of this game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
He's perfect from the line this time. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off the loss to Cleveland.
And no matter how well you defend, when you shoot that poorly, it's going to be a very difficult challenge for you to get a win.
Yeah, there was sort of a snowball effect in that game too, guys. I mean, what started as a cold night for a few guys turned into a cold night for just about everybody.
Here's Thornton, and Ashik sends it back. Wow! Harden the pass to Thornton. Shot clock at 6. And he gets it back. Tries it again. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Houston with a big group substitution here. Jones checked in for Howard. Reza comes in for James Harden. Brewer is checked in for Jason Terry. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Patrick Beverley. Cole dishes to Cunningham. Holiday against Lawson. Clock at 4. Lets it go from 14. But they recover it. Here's Cole, covered by Brewer. And Cole kicks to Cunningham. Feeds to Cole. He dishes it to Babbitt. For 3. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Statistically speaking, let's see where the Rockets sit right now. First in steals, third in fast break points, and they're also ranked number 3 in scoring points off turnovers. They really rely on their defense to create offense for them.
And you mentioned their steals. I mean, it's great defensive anticipation that has them at the top of the rankings. They've been tremendous at reading the offense and getting into those passing lanes.
And it's slammed in by Ariza.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
And so here is New Orleans. The Rockets making the shot. Anderson kicks to Holiday. With 1 on the clock. Another shot. And Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza. Rockets on defense. Dishes to Anderson. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Anderson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And so it's Houston with it. Jones, the pass to Ariza. Got a piece of it. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. The kick out to Anderson. Fires the 3. The shot will not go. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Pelicans lead by 2. On New Orleans, back in a moment. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pelicans.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Davis and Ashik in the middle. Evans and Gordon are the guard set. And it's Ajinça in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Ashik. Hammers it down right over the D.
Well, he took that defender head on and threw down the two-hander power jam.
Straight power there, guys.
You just got to love that determination.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
That's good. Ashik's got 4 points in the quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Outside Terry.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And it's Evans missing. Rockets trailed by 5. And Tyreke Evans is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Here's Harden on the wing. Plenty of space. Nice jump shot. Good.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Evans kicks to Gordon. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Thornton. Thornton's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Davis dishes to Ajinça. Second chance shot. That's good. Davis has got the lead up to 5 now for New Orleans.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure. And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
And he gets the bucket.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Kabila kicks to Lawson. Stolen by Ashik. And there's Eric Gordon on the assist by Ashik. And it's a 9-point Pelican lead.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over. Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
And it's Evans missing.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Jones, no luck.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Yeah, but for a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Harden can't hit. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Holiday, the pass to Cunningham. To the right side. Here's Cole. No good on that last second attempt there. And we finished one half of basketball. Pelicans ahead, ending the second quarter on a 14-6 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. You got to like what Omer Ashik has done in this game.
And how about his scoring in that first half? He just looked like a different player today. Really on point.
Quite honestly, it's been a pleasant surprise for him. You know, he really hit on something that worked in those first 2 quarters, guys.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. You got to like what Omer Ashik has done in this game.
Yeah, he's playing just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Howard is out there with Thornton. Then it's Harden. And there's Terry. And it's Beverly in at the point guard. Here's Davis. And it's sent back by Howard. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And we've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. You look at the Rockets. And, of course, the Houston Rockets, tied right now. Evans outside. Down low. And Asik kicks to Gordon. That's good. Gordon's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pelicans.
Yeah, excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Evans attacking. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
And, you know, a chance here to see where the Pelicans sit in the NBA statistically. 5th in fewest turnovers per game. 6th in free throw percentage. And they haven't concerned themselves too much with running the fast break. I mean, they're still in the top half of the league when it comes to scoring in transition, but that's not their focal point.
You know, and I go back to their low turnover numbers. It's not one of those stats that jump out at you, but trust me, turnovers kill you. And their ability to limit their mistakes has been huge. Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left them no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Terrence Jones is checked in for Thornton. Reza comes in for James Harden. Corey Brewer's checked in for Jason Terry. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Anderson with the ball. Jones covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cunningham. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And now let's bring you the list of the top three-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. In third, the Rockets.
They've been really pleased, Kevin, with their three-point game. It's working better for them thanks to some adjustments they've made in their transition game.
And Holiday kicks to Cunningham. Here's Anderson. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got
Dishes to Jones. Back to Lawson. Got a piece of it. And here they go. Here's Babbitt. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Touching up on the changes for New Orleans. Omer Asik, he's checked in for Anderson. Davis comes in for Dante Cunningham. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And Tyreek Evans subbed in for Cole.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Pelicans shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Luke Babbitt. Houston making some changes. The offensive rebound. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Come on, New Orleans, your Pelicans Day team.
Changes for New Orleans. Luke Babbitt comes in for Eric Gordon. And it's Holiday in for Tyreek Evans. Holiday against Beverly. Holiday goes in. Davis down low. He's guarded by Thornton. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got the lead up to 10 now for New Orleans. The three from Harden. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Come on, New Orleans. Your Haskins Dance team.
Ryan Anderson is checked in for New Orleans. New Orleans leading by 10. Right side Holiday. New Orleans moving the ball around. And there's the call on Howard. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New Orleans?
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
And that one's good. Beverly.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Rockets trailed by 9. Pass to Thornton. To the inside. It's stolen by Davis. Back to Holiday. And it's Davis at the elbow. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one. And that one misses.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
This is how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
And the foul on Luke Babbitt. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
It's Harden with the drive. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher. There's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
New Orleans making some changes here. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Anderson. Gordon comes in for Luke Babbitt. And Tyreke Evans subbed in for Drew Holiday. It's Davis on the wing. Ashik, the pass to Ajinça. And Davis, here we go. Over Howard. And Ashik kicks to Gordon. Davis dishes to Gordon. Here's Ajinça. The third quarter comes to a close. New Orleans on top. They're up by 7. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Rockets trail by 7. Evans and Gordon are the guard set. Alexis Ajinça is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Babbitt in at the 3. That's the Pelicans' 5. Davis kicks to Babbitt. On the wing, Gordon. Shot clock at 6. And Jones sends it back. And that's a foul called an Alexis Ajinça. That is his first foul of the game. It's Harden with the drive. And here's Thornton outside. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game. Evans passes to Ajinça. And stolen by Thornton. And it's the Rockets on the break. Harden's got the ball.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Evans kicks to Davis. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Three-pointer. That's in, and the Pelican lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Thornton.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And stolen by Lawson. It's Harden with the drive to take the lead. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And it's tied up with that one.
2 shots.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Evans makes it off the glass.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Rockets called time.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. They're getting outshot from the perimeter. He told them, we've got to close out faster on the outside shooters. These threes are killing us. Kevin, can they tighten their D?
All right, Doris. Omer Ashe, he's checked in for Gordon. The Rockets pull it in. Harden's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Howard, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Davis. And he can't hit the second.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Checked in for Jason Terrell. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Screen by Ashe. Evans dishes to Ashe. Back to Evans. And it's Marcus Thornton with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Stolen by Beverly.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
Here's Davis. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Beverly, the pass to Harden. He kicks to Thornton. And Ashe sends it back. Wow! Pass to Davis. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They trailed by 4. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Perkins is checked in for New Orleans. Gordon comes in for Luke Abbott. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Thornton for 3. No good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They lead by 4. 1:33 left in the game. The Pelicans making a switch here. Davis is checked in. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Davis with a screen on Beverly. Evans kicks to Davis. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Houston making a switch here. Terry's checked in. Rockets trailed by 5. Harden kicks to Thornton. Will it go? Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Thornton's got 9 points in the quarter.
What a final quarter these guys are having from downtown, just burying the threes in bunches.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason not to. I mean, work that perimeter. It's going good for you. Work it until it stops.
And it's blocked by Gordon. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Evans dishes to Gordon. New Orleans moving the ball around. Ashik no good. Terry the pass to Harden. Harden draws the double. In the corner, Thornton with it. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Ashik kicks to Gordon. "20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
To the paint. Stolen by Evans. Left side, Davis. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking back.